Group work, by definition, is work done by a group of people in collaboration. Research shows we actually learn better and retain more information when we work with diverse perspectives. Collaboration is an essential skill, and group work will be necessary no matter what major or career you choose.
In teamwork, Chinese students tend to divide their work into several sections. This style helps them to finish the work fast, and each person can have their own responsibility. On the other hand, American students usually schedule meeting times to sit down together and discuss about the topic so that everybody can be on the same page.
First time I worked in a group when I came to the United States is for my grid problem seminar. In that project, our instructors actually give us some instructions on how to structure our group work. So we actually signed a contract at the beginning just to specify how much effort each of us is gonna put into that project and some of the rules that we all agreed to.
I think for me, the first group work in US was like back to high school, like the reading section, and the difference between like the group work in US and in China is like usually in here we are solving all the problem together, and like everyone solves the same question and discuss about it. But in China, usually because like we want to finish it faster, like everybody solve their own problem, which is basically you're doing your own thing, but like add up together.
First group work experience was in my calculus 4 class, the math lab. I'm working in a group of 3 with two other American student teammates. We would like to work on the same topic, and we discuss first like different opinion with each other. Compared to that in China, that we work differently. Like we work in separate area, and then we finally.
I would try to talk with my partners as regular friends. We would talk about my daily life at the beginning of the meeting. It was difficult for me to adapt at the beginning because I did not get used to share my daily life with my partners. But I like the change I made because I can get close with my partners, and the efficiency and the communication within the group.
I feel like personally I didn't do like a lot of adaptations or adjustments. I feel like communication is a really important tool like during the group work in US because you have to share or express yourself. Like what do you feel like the whole group should work on, and what's your like opinions upon the others. You gotta be more expressive rather than keep silent.
I learned to speak up and express my ideas to other people because I found if I don't seek opportunities to actively express my opinions, then nobody's gonna care about what I think.
So that was my IQP. One of our team members wasn't really like participating in our group work. So in that case, the rest of the team members, including me, was trying our best to help him realize what he is supposed to do rather than just let him go, you know.
Conflicts I faced during the group works are due to language reasons. So due to the insufficient English skill I have, I could not understand what my partner said, and they did not understand what my points are. But other than that, I really focus on the group work efficiency. So I don't like to talk too much other stuff other than the project related question. So to solve this problem, I would voluntarily become the team leaders and be the one who can control the pace of the meeting.
when we have a different opinion in the same question, you need to either change your idea or in very correct way to make others make the change. What I learned from it is like, things not always going the way you want to go. You cannot, because a different understanding, then you decide to quit the group or something like that. That's not gonna help.
The best group work experience for me is actually happening now. As I'm taking my seminar on the topic of Beatles, and we always get things planned out and practiced ahead of time. So we're always prepared for the presentations in class.
The most memorable one is the group work what we did in the software engineering class project. The group members are all Chinese, so that make the communication way better because we have no cultural difference or some similar things like that. And we just basically work really smoothly. We just separate things while we keep cooperating when we encounter some challenges.
High school FRC team, other team usually have more than 30 people or something, 20 people. Our team only have 6 people, and we have strong opinion. Everybody have their own mind. So it's quite of a struggling time, but it also a time I learn the most because usually it's more hard. You learn more things from it.
From our interview results, we find out it is common for Chinese students to face some difficulties when they start to doing group work in the US. The different group working styles build conflicts. During group work, the Chinese students value efficiency, but the US student looking for collaboration. It is important for Chinese students to realize the differences, make changes on their behaviors, and adapt the US group working style. There are several suggestions we'd like to make.
Our first suggestion is Chinese students should speak up. From our study, we found that Chinese students sometimes stay silent in group meetings, but then have dissatisfaction afterwards. To resolve this problem, it's very important for Chinese students to speak up because speaking up helps them to express themselves and have better communication with other team members. Also, speaking up helps Chinese students to better present their contribution and build their trustworthiness. Our second suggestion is that Chinese students should try to adapt to the American group working style. Chinese students love to finish their work fast, while American students like to have meetings and discussion to get everybody on the same page. This difference can create conflict, but I recommend Chinese students to first try to fit in the American group working style because it's very hard to jump right in and have other American students to use the Chinese group working style. Therefore, it's better to first show our competence and our abilities to finish the work fast and with good quality. With our contribution being seen, it would then be much easier to have conversations on adjusting the group working style. The last but not the least, we suggest Chinese students to volunteer on taking certain responsibilities during group work. Different from the Chinese group working style, American group working often have multiple team members working on the same topic. This unclear assignment of work sometimes make Chinese students feel that they don't have control over the project or feel a lack of specific responsibility. So it's better for Chinese students to speak up and volunteer to take the responsibility because this will help them to have more enthusiasm in the project and their contribution can be better seen by the others. Thank you for watching our video. We hope that this video will help to improve your group working experience.